They're not really functional. Is it because you can smell it in the air, or is it no, my knee feels it. Actually, yeah, my knee starts to sound like a shift to that old stereotype. Yeah, it feels your bones. Is it because you can smell it in the air, or is it no, my knee feels it. Actually, yeah, it clicks. Yeah, it's not really clicks.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي واجعل لي وزيرا من أهلي هارون أخي اشدد به أزري وأشرك في أمري كي نسبحك كثيرا ونذكرك كثيرا إنك كنت بنا بصيرا وصل اللهم على محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وأتباعه وسلم. ربنا اغفر لنا وارحمنا وأنت خير الراحمين آمين والحمد لله رب العالمين. Last week we started studying the verse number 4 from the section Layl. It said, translation says, Inna sa'yakum lashatta, surely, O human beings, you aim at most divergent ends. That we covered this one and then continued. Right. All right. فَإِمَّا مَنْ أَعْطَى وَاتَّقَى, we talked about a lot. There is the one who is charitable. We talked about what is charity and which kind of charitable actions we need to perform, especially nowadays. Who is mindful of God. Also, taqwa, we talked a lot, what taqwa means. They are all recorded last week's discussion. Now, وَصَدَّقَ بِالْحُسْنَى. And we have studied that one, just an introduction we talked about, but we promised that we are going to study the item 4 here in the section you are seeing, on the screen. How can we show this one? How can we show that we believe in this ultimate beauty? Can you give examples from your own life? Now, this is the second question, maybe next time we will deal with. So, we hinted something about what ultimate beauty is. And we said, you remember the word husna from where? Which word? Which is used very much by the Muslim population. Esma'ul Husna. We said the most beautiful names. The literal meaning is most beautiful names, but as far as the names of the Creator is concerned, we said the most perfect names. But why is it perfect? Sorry, it is perfect, that's why it's beautiful. Everybody loves perfection. So perfection is beautiful. So beauty. So we were wondering about what is this beauty in the universe? What is perfection in the universe? Or how do you understand perfection or beauty in our life? What is beautiful? We said beautiful flowers. Yeah, why not? What else? And beautiful, for example, sun, moon. Moon is wonderful. You cannot look at the sun, but moon is perfect. So and also it continuously changes, and it is visual. It's visible, the change, and also so meaningful, perfectly arranged. At night, just a little bit light. It's beautifully arranged. Everything is perfect. How are we going to confirm the ultimate beauty? The translation says the truth of ultimate beauty of God. So, yeah, the truth of the ultimate beauty. How are we confirmed? What is that we will confirm? What is the Quran talking about? Do you see any perfection in creation? You say what are they? For example,
Universe, gravity.
Gravity, the way it is created, we call it gravity. They are very interesting gravity. Yeah, one of them is pulls, the other one is tries to run away from it, but perfect balance. So what I always admire in the creation, as you remind me now, that two opposite directions, two opposite qualities, contradictory qualities, perfectly arranged in a harmonious way, complementary way, without which one of them, the other cannot exist. You see, there is only attraction, but there is no distraction. It doesn't exist. They must exist at the very beginning at the same time. Now, there is no chance that it will develop this way, the other one develop this way, and then they will try to adjust themselves. Impossible. They need to exist at the same time. Perfect, isn't it? So we have to think that some people say, the things are improving themselves and adapting themselves. There's no time. If there was no opposite side, the other side cannot exist. Positive side, negative side cannot exist. Balance. If there is no balance, then it doesn't exist. It cannot really continue its existence. So everything must be arranged at the same time in the perfect way. Now, this is perfection. Of course, what else? Yes, the human body works perfectly. Exactly. Everything is perfectly arranged. You cannot imagine. I admire the nerve system. Unbelievable. It's so much. Everywhere, every cell is interconnected with each other. And what I love food. So when I eat something, my digestive system, intestines knows which vitamin, which protein will go to what cell. No, brain needs another one, skin needs another, hair needs something. If somebody, young people, when they reach towards the age of 25, 30, they start losing hair, like me. So, and then they said, oh, they panic. Especially boys. No, you don't. You are okay, you are safe. But the boys are panicking. So what should I do? They said, you have to eat something this or get this vitamin. What are we going to plant the vitamin here on my hair? No, what do we do? Eat it. It goes to stomach. What is it to do with my hair? Amazing, isn't it? Subhanallah. Subhanallah. So I don't know how to do it, but my digestive system knows and takes the vitamin which is used and necessary for my hair, comes there and feeds it. I don't know how to do it. It is more clever than I am. Yeah, it means perfectly arranged. Now it is. We can just admire it. That's it. But else, what else? Come on. What is the reality in the creation of the universe makes this perfection really exist. Reality of it. Does it happen by itself? Who is arranging it? Who is arranging it?
Creator.
Where is it? Top the roof or roof? Where? Now, everything, let's not extend the discussion. Everything has qualities in its creation. This quality, like the one, for example, look at this, whatever, somebody did it, and there is qualities in it. That's why we buy it for more than its metal value. So metal value saying that it is maybe $1, but we paid $20. Why? Because there is the quality of the engineer or designer in it manifested in its existence. So the perfection doesn't come from the matter. The perfection comes from the engineer or the one who designed it. So but the perfection is, that's why we can combine now. Be careful with the verses of the Quran and uses the word very intermingled with each other very precisely. وَصَدَّقَ بِالْحُسْنَى, the beauty, the perfection in creation is nothing but the manifestation of the perfect names of the Creator, qualities of the Creator. Did you see the connector? Esma'ul Husna. Let's say, وَصَدَّقَ بِالْأَسْمَاءِ الْحُسْنَى. Did you get it? Did you get it? No. Confirmed the truth of the manifestations of the beautiful names of the Creator. So, what is beauty that we are confirming is, in fact, not the matter itself, the manifested qualities of the designer, creator, producer, manifested these qualities of the creator of the world, which is called, these qualities are called in the Quran? Asma'ul Husna. So, وَصَدَّقَ بِالْحُسْنَى doesn't mean that we memorize the names of God. No, as we experience in the creation, well, if you memorize it, it's good for you to help you, to remember, this is the manifestation of designer, this is the manifestation of organizer, this is the manifestation of provider, this is the manifestation of the one who knows and did it knowingly, purposefully, and this is the manifestation of the will of the Creator, which He willed it to be in this way, etc., etc. All the names of the qualities are known through observing the universe creation and say there are some interesting qualities manifested in this, how can I say, product of the universe. Product of the universe. Who produced it? The one who designed, who created, who arranged and perfectly balanced is the one who did it. So, have you, let me finish this paragraph. Have we seen the communication, direct communication, interaction, confirming each other? What? What the universe manifests, what the Quran says. The universe manifests the beautiful qualities in its existence. Quran says these beautiful qualities belong to the creator of the universe. I said, oh, yeah, because it cannot, for example, it cannot belong, all the qualities of the stuff cannot belong to matter. I'm a human being. I'm not, it's not good word. I'm not an ignorant person. All right. Do you understand that Quran? Now, by the way, every uh, everything what Quran says, almost there are some this juridical things are in our in human senses. That is different. But what the Quran presents to us or claims, if you like, about the reality of the creation is confirmable by the way the universe is created. They are compatible with each other. I believe only the Quran which says, whatever I say definitely is to be confirmed by the universe. So we believe the one who follows the Quran, what do they say? Somebody says, I am a Muslim now. I embraced Islam. Did you take Shahada? Right? Did they tell you? Did you take Shahada? So did you? So you say, oh yeah. What did you do? I took Shahada. What did you say? Ashhadu. What does it mean, Ashhadu? I witness. I testify. Yeah? How do you witness? Where is it? If you say I witnessed, it means, for example, I witnessed an accident happened there. It means I saw it. So how did you see it? That ashhadu, I witness. That there is no God. I'm seeing the universe, man. That's why it is eyewitness. It means eyewitness. So not eyewitness that, I don't know, but they say so. So it is beautiful. Shahada, it means witnessing. In Arabic, mushahada, observing, seeing, the same word. Experiencing. Where in your creation, in the creation out there. It's beautiful. So when you say, I believe in the Quran, you must be very comfortable. How did you know? Have you studied Arabic? No, whatever I read from it, as far as the reality of the existence of the universe is concerned, and human reality, and also especially human spiritual side, feelings. How do I see? Look at the universe, the Quran organizes your feelings, and you say, I'm comfortable now. Otherwise, if someone, you do, alhamdulillah, there is no, if some doesn't pay attention to the teachings of the Quran, teachings of this, the creator, what do? My life is meaningless. I'm going to die and disappear from existence. Wow. Welcome. I am going to disappear from existence when I die, right? When I die, I'm going to disappear. So how about your feelings? I want everything perfect. But unfortunately, nature doesn't let me enjoy this and perfect satisfaction. We are unlucky people. That's what they say. They have to say. And what their arrangements are, or management, their life is, for example, there is no way to get rid of loneliness if you don't believe in God. Why? You are alone, always alone. But you may be with your friends, but you know that she or he will die, I will die, meaningless end. They will always experience two things: meaningless existence and dead end. You are driving a car, and definitely you will fall into a cliff. Definitely. Is there anyone who guarantees that my life of car of life will not fall into a cliff, the grave. Is there anyone? Everybody is aware of it. So if someone doesn't believe that his creator is the absolute being, everything is created meaningfully, then he has to experience continuous loss. Yeah. Do you see the value, the precious value of belief in God and absolute being as the creator of the universe? Otherwise, every moment you live is losing. Every moment, every day you are living is losing. You cannot get it back. And you cannot guarantee tomorrow either. Where are you now? On the edge. On the edge. Past, gone. Future didn't come and not guaranteed. Always on as if they call it on the knife. That you are living on the knife. How can you enjoy this life? Is it possible? But how we manage with our life? Not thinking about it. Assuming that I'm going to live such as until such and such. I don't want to say. When I was young, I was thinking that anybody who is 60 years old is ready to die. And I am over. I am over. Doesn't matter what. Everybody knows that I'm going to die someday. And if we don't really confirm the reality of existence, alongside with the message that we receive from the creator of this universe, then we will live in this world with no pleasure whatsoever. That is it, that I don't know how do they enjoy their life, really. I cannot imagine that they are really those people who don't really believe in the creator. But most of the people believe in the creator. Do you know that? And they say, there is a creator, there must be some meaning, although I don't understand. But they don't take it seriously. But the Quran says, no, you have to confirm the ultimate truth, ultimate beauty. It means you have to confirm the ultimate, beautiful, perfect qualities of the creator and be aware that your existence is guaranteed and this is protection. He is taking care of it. He gave you the senses. He is going to satisfy the senses that you needed. So you understand. Since my creator has given me this happy expectation of happy life forever, he must have a reason. So you can trust him so that you enjoy your life. You wanted to say something once.
Yeah, a couple of minutes ago, and it was
but long ago. It's the let to speak.
Okay, I was going to say, because you're talking about confirming the truth of the ultimate beauty, and if you don't see that, and you went into this, is that you start to see parts of the universe as being a mistake. Like, oh, it shouldn't be there, but it is, and now we have to somehow either fix it or get rid of it. And that's what a lot of, I think, modern technology does, is they try to, well, we can get rid of this part of our humanity and these things we don't like about being alive and these things we don't like about being human if we just have the right technology for it, as opposed to accepting that it is a feature of the universe, not an accident, not a mistake, that the creator put it there intentionally. I think loneliness was a very good example of that.
Yeah. So this is the loneliness is becoming a more problem in the world.
And some people have problems with aging as well. Some people have problems with people are trying to change everything about themselves now, their hair color, their eye color. They want to turn the human being into a machine you can customize.
Unfortunately, people don't get satisfied with their life and they try to change their gender, try another way, try another way, try. Unfortunately, what shall we do? We have to do something, but as much as we can do. Yeah. Okay. And what do you expect from God to make it easy for you? Because this last piece of the verse says, فَنُيَسِّرُهُ لِلْيُسْرَى. Now, it means we will facilitate for him the way of ease, happiness, satisfaction. That is my, ease. Easy life doesn't mean that you are living in a life you don't have to do anything. No, it's boring. You enjoy doing something. That's why when the people get old, what do they do? If I have some small land or something, do some farming things, small, not a professional farming, because they want to do something. If they don't, they do some sports. And some people go to gyms to work out. It was they enjoy doing something. So what we understand from to make our life is easy. What do you think? What would you expect from your creator? Let's assume that, well, it's a scenario, of course. God asked you, do you want an easy life? What do you want me to do for you? What would you ask? Because he says, we will facilitate for him the way of ease. So he guarantees that he is going to facilitate the easy way for you, happy life. Yeah, that's my understanding. Easy means happy, satisfactory life. So how can you get this? What do you want? Money? Easy life? What do you want? Come on, God is, no, not me. God forbid. No, God is asking you, all right, do you want an easy life? Everybody says, I have to have a comfortable retirement nowadays. Until you retire, I say, dude, I tried this. It didn't work. Why? Work harder. Get your car ready, get your house ready, get something, it's substantial income and also pension ready. Okay, you retire. Okay, get your money and also, how do you say, Medicare and health insurance. I am comfortable. I have self-insurance. But with the self-insurance, how comfortable are you? Shall I tell you my secret? I am very comfortable to go and visit every time hospital. Why? But I want a comfortable life. Is it a comfortable life? Going back and forth with the home, hospital, home, drugstore. and also, don't forget this one. Now, one of them in the morning, the tablets, pills. Is it easy life? But you have Social Security, health insurance. But health insurance takes you to hospital. And at the end, grave. But what we want to be young, never get aged. Yeah? In paradise. You want paradise, but how are you entertain paradisical life here? Is it possible? About the Quran? No, don't say this. You said this. No, I want. No, everybody wants it. No losing the hope. But is it possible? Yes. But it depends on how we understand who we are. If we define ourselves in terms of body only, no. Body ages. You cannot stop it. But do you notice that there is something in you which never ages? Is it really? This man seems to be aware of himself. No. What doesn't really age?
Spirit.
Your your feelings never age. Your human side never ages. Oh, that's correct. That's what I feel now. So it doesn't mean that I'm cheating myself. No, my spiritual side, the spirit, the feeling side, here I am. You know that I'm quite old, older than your grandpa. So I don't feel anything I lost in my feeling. All the expectations are as young as I was 20 years old. But my body says, bye-bye, it is too late. Body says. So I have to be aware that the easiness must be in terms of not body, but human side, spirit side, feeling side. And the most important element in the feeling side is, now I wouldn't ask you this because it is easy, but unfortunately in the culture, it is not propagated or really explained. Consciousness, awareness, awareness of the existence, awareness of your reality, awareness is the most important element in our spiritual life. Consciousness. Wow. So how am I experience the happiness, satisfaction, perfect satisfaction in my consciousness, awareness? How can I do that? Not physically. The universe continues to change, not only me, universe continues to change, so that I cannot really control my body, but my free will controls my feelings. So my feelings, if I am conscious of my creator, who is the absolute being, who is able to create the universe continuously changing with no difficulties, no gap, no hesitations, no confusions. It means absolute being, infinitely absolute being. And all my feelings are given to me. It's in the Quranic language. God says in the Quran, I created human beings with body which is made up of mud, earth. But I taught this earth, I put in, if you like, software, installed a software in this matter, this machine, computer, for example. It is the names of all names. What does it mean? Esma. وعلم آدم الأسماء كلها. Well, after creating this mad Bashar, which is called, and then he became a human being after being taught the names of the Creator, all beautiful names of the Creator. Now connect now. Connect now. The beautiful, perfect existence of the universe is the manifestations of the names of its creator. The names of the creator is taught to me. My consciousness can connect my feelings with the perfect manifested qualities of the creator and become aware of who my owner is, who my creator is. So all the tools within my existence acknowledges its source, its origin. Where is it? I want perfection. The universe is perfect. I want beauty. Universe, everything is in the universe created beautiful, perfectly. I want a disciplined, tidy, neat life. Everything in the universe is tidy, neat in its existence. Perfect. Only human beings need to acknowledge it because human consciousness requires it. Human consciousness necessitates it. And God says, yes, I give you this feeling so that how am I going to communicate with God? In practical terms, whatever I see in the world, whatever I experience in the world in existence, now see the perfect qualities of its created, manifested in it, and communicate with the owner of the beautiful qualities manifested in the universe, and via universe communicate with it. For example, but anyway, when you read a book, what do? You communicate with the author of the book. How? How? By reading the manifested qualities of the knowledge of the author in the book paper. While you are reading the book, in fact, you are communicating with the author of the book. Is it clear? Look, this is priceless. You can be always with your creator through everything you interact with, but the only way you have to read it. Read what? Manifested qualities of its creator. This is the secret of the world. That is how you can be in the presence of God. If you want to be in the presence of God, if you want to be always connected with God, don't imagine. Close your eyes like this. Imagine, you cannot imagine. Your imagination doesn't go beyond universe. But the creator of the universe manifests its quality. For example, I want to communicate with the engineer of this computer. I cannot go and find a man or women or whatever. Yeah, I cannot find, but I can communicate through the program they installed in the machine and perfectly working as I write it or to read it, or the engineer perfectly arranged this. Look how how easy it is. What am I doing? I am speaking to the engineer. Where is it? But definitely it exists. It is not imagination. But while if I say, oh, this is perfect now, this is perfectly working. The machine is perfectly working. Let me close my eyes and imagine an engineer and say that, how are you? I am very pleased with it. It is not human. It is not realistic. So you cannot communicate with God on imagination base. Your consciousness helps you understand how you communicate through the creation with its creator. That's why the Quran is saying, فَنُيَسِّرُهُ لِلْيُسْرَى, promises that we will facilitate for him the way of easy if, go back to the beginning one, the verse before it, وَصَدَّقَ بِالْحُسْنَى. It means if he or the person, or in case in my example, if I confirm the truth of the ultimate beauty, the creator, I will realize who the creator is, and this creator is going to uh, be in contact with me because I, if you like this. There is no outlet here. There is one outlet there, and you don't see, but I see it. Now, there is one outlet there too. There is energy there, electric energy, the power. Okay. This machine needs energy, power. How can I get this energy? Put the plug in the right uh, outlet. Automatically communicates now. Now we have to do this through the creation, whatever you experience, right? You breathe, you drink some water, you speak to a person and then you enjoy the speech. You learn something. You look at beautiful weather, very cold, so all the germs are taken care of, killed. So everything is meaningful. Always remember their existence. How come it exists? How come it exists? So you see in its existence the perfect names, manifested names of its creator. That is, automatic easiness comes. If you disconnect, you find yourself in meaningless life and trying to make your day every day. Enjoy your day because yesterday is gone, tomorrow is not there. Okay, enjoy my day, but I keep saying this, I repeat a lot, because this is the problem of this age. Mm. They all say, how can I have a satisfactory life? They say, okay, self-management. Self-management books are very famous nowadays. Why? How can I enjoy my life? And then enjoy your day. Don't think about the past because it causes despair. I lost it. I lost it. Then no one talk about death. No, it is taboo. Why? Death means everything collapse. I got this apartment, this building. I'm a very rich man. What will happen? When I die, nothing to do with me. Hopeless. When you remember death, all the pleasure goes. That's why, who remembers the hadith? Uh, excuse me. هادم اللذات. الموت هادم اللذات. Now, ذكر, I don't know the, I have not heard. You know, the prophetic message, which says, mention the death hadmul but not in the spiritual sense, but materialist sense. So that you will not forget that you are created for eternal life, not you are created in this world. So remember that you are not body only. You are spirit. Body is just your house. Did you find? ذكر هادم اللذات هدمة حياة he.
Is it لذات or لذات?
لذات لذة pleasure. هادم head يعني if I break this one with this هدم هدم all right هدم he not ha not ha he. Anyway, somebody found that. Just see.
أكثر ذكر هذا من ذات الموت.
Story?
أكثر ذكر هذا اللذات الموت.
نعم. أكثر هذا من اللذات. يا أكثر يا تذكروا أكثر لا. Mention it. Mention. What means? I should not reduce my life to bodily existence because body is dying continuously. Do you know that your body dies continuously? Have you thought about it? Yeah? Where is your yesterday's body gone? Where is your baby? Start from there. Where is your baby life? Only photograph is left. Pictures. It's gone. It means continuously changing, continuously losing. No, I don't have time and this clock doesn't work. So,
I think I found it. من ذكر هذا ملذات عن الموت فإنه من ذكر.
okay, the short one is what Ayat said. Yeah.
6:55.
Sorry?
6:55.
The verse.
The time.
Ah,
Yes, the time. I said 6:55.
I said this 6:55, it means section 6. The,
5 minutes.
then the verse 55. Yeah. Oh, good. If you keep yourself busy with the Quran, you understand everything about the Quran. 6:55. So go. Oh, Bismillah. All right. Did we get it now? Inshallah. Shall we move to the other one? The opposite side. So it is not difficult area. Now, just the opposite side. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Oh. All right. Where is it? This one. Now, وَأَمَّا مَنْ بَخِلَ وَاسْتَغْنَى وَكَذَّبَ بِالْحُسْنَى فَسَنُيَسِّرُهُ لِلْعُسْرَى. MashaAllah. So, this is a beautiful, this verse, both sides. First, good side, and then wrong side, bad side. So, but there is the one who is miserly, not charitable. But we talked about miserly, charitable, but charitable, what's charitable? Now, thank you very much. Okay. Miserly. Thinks himself self-sufficient. Oh. We have a lot to talk about it. We have a lot to talk about. So, self-sufficient who denies the truth of the ultimate beauty. Just opposite. We will facilitate for him the way of just opposite, easiness, hardship. Now, God says, I am going to wait for you to take a road, to take the path. If you take this path, I will make it easy for you, this path. If you take the other way around, I will make you easy to go this way. But choice is yours. I don't really force you to do anything because free will is free, isn't it? So you can choose anything. So if you are miserly, it means we talked about charitable, being charitable. So miserly means just the opposite of charitable. We said you can share your material facilities, whatever you have, money-wise, maybe, and property-wise. For example, you have a large residence, mansion. So you say, okay, some poor people may stay here. I don't need them. That is charitable. But opposite is, no, I will enjoy it. I will take care of myself. Self-centered. Thank you. Self-centered attitude. All right. And I think it is understood. If you don't, but we said charitable means, in fact, not in material sense, because it is only a temporary thing. We can do it, definitely we should do it, but we compared with the Quran 95, first 5% of the Quran is about worldly arrangements, guidance, do this is better for you, don't go this way, treat the people in this way, in another way. This is what 5% of the Quran is concerned. 95% of the Quran is about belief and human qualities, how to educate if you like, how to learn to make your life more pleasurable in terms of feelings. So especially consciousness, intellect. So we have to spare more time on intellectually satisfying people, which means we have to help them understand that this life is meaningful, the universe is perfect, and this perfection cannot happen by itself. Be careful with the language, those people who say we are scientifically explaining everything. They explain what they see only as they see it. Yeah, I see that a machine is working by itself, huh? But my intelligence says it has an engineer. Not the eye sees. The eye of my intelligence definitely realizes that it has an engineer, conscious engineer, purposefully, carefully designed it. That is how we should really use our intellect and help other people to use their intellect as well. If you want to help people, material help is not 5% of our concern. That is a concern, but spiritual help, it must be 95% of our efforts, our endeavors, activities. So, and thinks himself self-sufficient is still now. Now, let's go. There are number one, article number one. Let's go by one by. So, is it better to feel that you can take care of yourself? No, I'm taking care of my body. But no. Is it not good to have a self-satisfactory life? Does it depend on who is satisfying your life? Or how about yourself? Are you satisfying yourself? I'm going to guarantee my future. How are we going to manage with our life? It's not that easy because we think that I am taking care of my life. What do we mean usually? In the culture, in the civilization?
Going to work, making money, eating, buying clothes.
If you are careful and clever, make some savings. So after 10 years, you get a house. And of course, you have to pay mortgage for 32 years. After the age of 65, 70, you get a house, but in the house, you are ready to die. That's what understood. Yes.
I think we have a small part to play. We have our responsibilities.
Yes, of course,
take care of
definitely.
ourselves.
Definitely.
But the majority of it we don't do. Like I don't create the air, but I breathe it. I don't
Oh.
create the arm, but I use it.
Yeah.
And so more than 99% of everything that I experience
Provided.
is provided. Yes.
So what we do, we work and work and work, make money. With the money, go to the grocery shop or the restaurant or takeaway shop, whatever, or nowadays telephone order, delivery. The food comes. Food is what got created. If they are not created, does your money feed you, satisfy you? So we have to be careful. We have to be careful. It is not the money. It is the creation of the things that we need. We have to take care of it. Money is the means of obtaining it. Money is not the means of creating it, guaranteeing it. If it is not created, you may be billionaire. Can you get anything? If it is not created, so your money doesn't create, be careful. But at the same time, it is the means of obtaining. That is only the part. But how are we going to be having a self-sufficient life? Only by acknowledging the Creator who is providing everything. so that you can connect your needs to him. But if you say, no, I am self-sufficient, I don't need it. Let's see this verse now. It's the man, oh, كلا إن الإنسان ليطغى أن رآه استغنى. You know, استغنى, the same word. Same word. The meaning is, but man exceeds all bounds, transgresses all the rights, rights of the reality, when he thinks he is self-sufficient. It means he contradicts himself. Can you satisfy the needs of your feeling? Impossible. No one can. Even you have, I don't know, the American budget is yours. As much as how much you eat, whatever. You may eat one plate, I eat two. That's sure. So two, but third one will harm me. Your money, nothing. So what are you going to do? If you have a house for 40 with 40 rooms, you will sleep in one only. You will live in one only. No. But if you say, I am self-sufficient, we have to understand that I can provide, I can, it means this is the claim. I can provide for myself. You can provide for yourself only as much as your bodily needs are concerned. Not all of them. You cannot provide air. Air is created ready. Water is created ready. Gravity, the system is created that you can comfortably walk on it. If you go to moon, the gravity is less. So you have a trouble now. Your life will be horrible. Yeah.
I was going to make a comment. You said you made a statement about like, I know this is earlier about the hardware and interacting with the computer to know the engineer. I was going to say like, you know, they say like, if you know yourself, you know Allah, right? And it's like, if you get to know yourself, that will bring
you know who created you.
Yes.
Yeah, don't jump to Allah. Who know you created you? Who created you? Do you understand? You know who created you. The one who created you is called God. So without using the creation as a means of communication, you cannot talk about the creator. Creator means creator of what?
creation.
So without the creation, you cannot talk about the creator. If you don't realize that I need to be created, you cannot talk about the creator. So the time is up and there is an event afterwards. But man exceeds all bounds when he thinks he is self-sufficient. That is why he said, thinks himself. Those people who are not really charitable, who are not really aware of what their reality is, they are trying to satisfy themselves. They give the priority to their own satisfaction, and thinks that they are self-sufficient, they can take care of themselves. Human beings can take care of themselves only as much as bodily needs until it dies. And this bodily needs continuously loses. How can you take the claim that I am self-sufficient? So what do I need now to have a satisfactory life? That's why when the Quran talks about denying ultimate beauty, وَكَذَّبَ بِالْحُسْنَى. Shall we go into this?
I think the time.
Sorry?
Yeah, but I think the time is the problem.
The time is up, eh? You are right. So we can continue from وَكَذَّبَ بِالْحُسْنَى, which means, and denies the truth of the ultimate beauty. So this person will have an unbearable hard life, although they may pretend to be happy. Okay, inshallah, next week we will continue from where we are, number 3. Yeah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين بحرمة سر سورة الفاتحة. Thank you very much for joining. I would like to have more input. Inshallah. Inshallah. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. See you next Tuesday, inshallah, at 6 p.m. Inshallah.